There's two key things with your volley. The first one is your angle. Now there's two walls here. Now I cannot be square on either wall or else I'm not gonna get the most out of my positioning. So what I want to do is angle myself in between both walls. Secondly, now there's different techniques to use with different crosses. So if a cross is played into, let's say, your strong foot, but it's in line with you / going behind you, you need to go with the foot that's closest to the ball. Now if a cross is played into the space, you need to go with the foot opposite to the ball, like there. Now if it is played in line with you, you always go with the foot closest to the ball. Now in my experience, you want to always get your timing correct. Now you should time it where you're either meeting the ball or you can move into the space and get to the ball, like there. If you can get that correct, I can guarantee you that you'll find these tap-ins a lot easier than most players find them. Okay, when you're practicing your tap-ins and working specifically on headers, the first big thing is you need to get your angles correct, meaning that your body can't be square facing either wall. It has to be angled in between the two. Now, the closer you are, it's more contact based, meaning you're focusing more on the contact, how you get contact with your headers. So this is great as a starting point to actually learn how to head the ball correctly. Heading it in terms of when you're at the near post, it's a flick. When you're in the center, it's just getting good contact. And when you are angled at the far post, you essentially aiming it back to where it came from. Now, as you get further away, it's going to be more about timing. So when you're a beginner, the key thing is work on the contact. When you are more experienced and you understand the contact better, then you go further and you work on timing. Now, an even more difficult variation would be where someone is crossing the ball into you. Then it's a lot more variable and tougher, but that should only come once you've mastered this. So once you understand this, you'll basically have a good, clear understanding of what to do in those situations with headers. Alright, with standard tap-ins, the key thing, your body positioning, as spoken about before. But in terms of how you're going to set up, either get yourself a teammate or find a wall where you can practice these tap-ins. Now, if you're using a wall like I am, what you're going to do is play the ball into the space and then get ready to adjust and then tap in. If the ball is further ahead into the space, you will use your opposite foot. So if the ball is coming in from your right hand side, you will use the left. If it's closer to your body, you will use the same foot that's coming in from the same position as in your right foot, and vice versa in terms of you practicing the other side. But the key thing is here, focus on getting good contact when that ball is coming in. Try to knock the ball in with pace like I did there, so that you're forced to adjust. The key thing is you want to be able to use what we spoke about in terms of the angles and get those tap-ins correct. Because if your body positioning is wrong, that's the first step. You're going to miss a lot of these tap-ins. Get that right and then get the contact right.